No one is coming to save you. I was having this conversation with my friend, and it's something I've been realizing with myself recently as well, is that no one is coming to save us. We have to save ourselves. And a lot of times we are equipped with everything we need to save ourselves from drowning. The state of the world right now is really crazy. There are so many things happening. If you're a Christian, you know that all this, it's in the Bible. We're living in the last days and it's only going to get more crazy. But the fact that the state of the world is going to get crazier doesn't mean your life is not going to change. You can still build your dream life, get what you want, achieve your goals. It's just you need to accept that there is nothing and no one that is coming to save you. You need to stop waiting for this thing, this it factor that you need to get, or this item you need to purchase, or this person that you need to have. I'll give you a quick example. Like this YouTube channel, it's new. I've been making content for maybe 8 years right now, and I had to pivot and stop the channel I was growing. That channel took me a very long time to grow. I had to pivot. I had to stop that because I just felt a calling in my spirit that I need to end that channel. So I'm building this channel from scratch, and I also have some other ideas which I won't tell you just yet. But because I was afraid to go on this path by myself, I was trying to find a friend to be like, hey, let's do this together and stuff like that. And of course that person really wasn't interested. They wanted it more so like a hobby, but I know what I want. And initially I was low-key a bit upset or offended or whatever, but I called myself because I'm like, hey, I don't have a right to be upset that this person just want to have fun with this. It's my goal, it's my vision. And when I really thought about it and really looked inward, I realized the reason I even wanted to do this collab with this person in the first place is because I'm kind of scared to do it on my own. There was this part of me that was thinking I'll be more successful if I do it with someone, and I had to realize that hey, no one would carry this vision like I would. And honestly, we live in a world where you need to have something of value to even make people interested. I know a time will come where people, and even that person that I wanted to collaborate with, will be wanting to jump on my stuff, but that's when I have something to offer. When I see some people like Kimberly Bizu or Fernanda Ramirez, I want to work with them. I want to be in their space. Why? It's just human nature. We just want to be around people that are successful, or people that are smart, or people that are confident, or people that already have things that we want. I just had to tell myself that, you know what, I don't need anybody on this path. If I'm gonna have any collaborations, it wouldn't even be right now. Hey guys, so sorry about that. So there were some issues with my SD card, so I had to fix the card and take some things out of the card. So the environment is a bit different. But what I was saying before was, because I was so afraid to venture into this path by myself, I was trying to do it with someone else. The reason why I was trying to solicit the help of someone else and call it a partnership or a collaboration, not that there's anything wrong with that, there's a time for everything, but the reason I was doing that is because I was afraid to do it by myself. I was scared that I might fail if I do it alone. I was scared that I did not have what it takes. And the truth is, we are equipped with everything we need to better our lives. We are equipped with everything we need to change. It's just having the audacity to do so. And if you keep waiting for a person before you change your life, before you do the small boring things that will lead to you changing your life, if you keep waiting for a person, you keep waiting for a thing, you keep waiting for an opportunity, you create opportunities for yourself. If you keep waiting, you're gonna be disappointed, you're gonna be stuck in the same space, and you're not gonna get the life you want. You're not going to change your life. And it's something that I really have to remind myself of, because I know we know this. I know you know no one's coming to save you, but I feel like certain things has been overused. It might be simple, it might be cliche, but it's been overused, that the true meaning of what that statement is, or what that word is, it's not really deep in our heads because we've heard it a lot. But the truth is, no one is coming to save you. I'm not talking about because I know there's so many things happening in the world right now with the wars and everything. If you're lucky enough and you're privileged enough to not be in a war zone right now, but yeah, life is hard, paying your bills is hard, feeding is hard, eating is hard, waking up is hard, but you're privileged enough to not be in a war zone, you have to get up and make it work. Look how you're surrounded, look at what you have, and make it work. A lot of times we are not willing to do the kind of work it takes to get ourselves out of stuff. It is really hard. I just came across a preaching that was talking about how a lot of Christians don't really understand the kind of hard work it takes to be successful. They're just sitting around and just praying only, but faith without work is dead. And I bring that up to say that especially in today's day and age, people underestimate the value of hard work. And all these influencers we see, including myself, I hope I become one of them, but all the influencers we see, we aspire to be, we like their lifestyle and stuff like that. If they tell you the amount of work it takes, you would be surprised. Like, can you do the work it takes? Because it's not as easy as they make it look. I came across a picture that said the paradox effect or something, like making something look so simple, but then it actually takes a lot of work to make something that is actually hard look like it's easy. When we talk about Kimberly Bizu, oh my god, the hard work she put in her podcast that got her to interview Kamala Harris. Like, what? Do you think that happened because she was just like having all these ideas in her head of, you know, I want to do this, I want to do that, without actually putting in hard work? She put in work. Fernanda Ramirez, for example, as well, is at a stage right now that she's traveling around and she just released her journal and stuff like that. Do you think it was easy for her to do that? That is hard work. And the thing is, even Tam Core, not only does she have 2 journals out, she has a book as well, and she's doing pretty great. That is hard work. And a lot of times they show us the behind the scenes, they show us how hard it is, but I don't think they show us to the T how hard it actually is. And that's not their fault. It's because it's literally impossible. Like me making this video, there's so many things happening behind the scenes in my life that, one, I wouldn't want to share everything in detail for privacy reasons. 2, it's impossible to share everything in detail. They're not showing us every single thing, the thought process, the mental mind battles that they have to fight in their head, to fight themselves, to fight against laziness, to fight against depression. It is not easy. Fernanda, for example, has always been, from her videos, and I guess that's what she chose to show, has always given the vibe of happy and positive. It's only now, I guess, as she's getting older as well, that she's been showing like, oh yeah, she's actually a human being. She does have sad days, she does feel things, you know. She's been sharing that a little bit, especially on her podcast, that I'm like, that is actually true. Like, she is a human being and she does feel sad sometimes and discouraged sometimes. So my point of saying all that is, a lot of us aspire to be these people, but we keep thinking that those people have some sort of leverage, some sort of opportunity to achieve all the things they're achieving, whereas we don't. No, a lot of them, if you look at their backstories, they came from nothing. They came from the similar enough of an environment like the rest of us do, but the reason they're more successful is because they're more driven, they have more audacity, they're not giving up. I, more than anyone, have the excuse, rightfully so, to be like, you know what, my family is not here, I came here as a teenager, a baby child, I've been here all on my own, this happened, that happened, so many things happen. I could say all those things and be like, yeah, it's not fair, or I could be like, yeah, this is where I'm at. Fernanda Ramirez, for example, if I'm comparing myself with her, oh, she has a family here, you know, she can move back home whenever she wants, whereas my family is not here. Oh, that is why I can't. No, I can't just be like, you know what, this is what I have, what do I have to work with in my environment? Okay, I have shelter, I have food, I have my health. There's so many things I do have that might not be the same as the next person, but you have to evaluate your surroundings, your environment, and be like, okay, what do I have? And when you see what you have, you can now be like, okay, how do I make this work for me? Because have you heard that statement that says, if there's no table for you, or you don't have to wait for someone to invite you to their table, make your own table? Because if you keep waiting, things are not going to happen. And these people I mentioned earlier, there are people, when I study their career, and what I find common with all of them is audacity. They don't give up. They are driven, they are focused, they work hard, and they're not waiting for anyone to come and save them. Only you can save yourself. I know sometimes things happen and, you know, you get depressed, and what I was telling my friend today is, yeah, I understand. Life is a lot right now for a lot of people. It's okay. You're tired. You've done so many things. You've tried your best. Rest. Just rest. Maybe a day, a couple days, but get yourself back up. Do not stop. Do not make your rest turn into months and months and months. And then you wait till the end of this year and you're like, I'm still in the same place. No one is going to come and save you. I don't know how to explain it the way it is in my head, but when I think about the fact that, oh my God, literally no one is going to come and save me. Literally, I'm at an age right now that I can't depend on my parents anymore. Because for the longest time, like I said, I came here as a teenager and I was waiting for them to come and save me, but they never did. And it's not their fault. It's just how it is. I can't wait for them anymore to save me. In fact, it is getting to the point that I have to save them. And I'm like, what? And when I think about that, there's no friend. I have some acquaintances, but that friend to call at 3 a.m., I don't have that right now. I don't really have that kind of community right now. I'm like, there's nobody. And by God's grace, when all those people come to my life, what I've realized now is it's still me. It's still me and God. No one can save you. Only you can save you. No one can light that fire within you that drives you. And I was telling my friend, like, you have to create from your pain. That is what being an artist is. That's what being a creative is. I notice like the most beautiful piece of art comes from pain. The most creative I am is when like I am feeling all these things and I just pour it into, be it dancing, be it music, like all those great songs you listen to and you're like, wow, it's from pain. If any of you know Ray and her song Escapism that blew her up, that was pain. Jessie Reyes, pain. Justin Bieber, pain. Not that I'm saying pain is good, but we're in life, we cannot escape pain. You might as well let your pain or pour your pain into something and let that thing blossom and turn into like beautiful fruits. Or you can just let your pain consume you and just keep scrolling, watch other people achieve their dreams and their lives and stuff like that, and you're just year after year sulking, wishing like nobody's coming to save you. You have to get up and save yourself. And the thing is, you have the ability, you have the power. You just need to stop watching movies, stop scrolling too much, stop spending your time online, start reading books. Like, oh my god, what I noticed with these people, Tam Kaur, Kimberly Bizu, Fernanda Ramirez, who else, and some other people, they read books. They read a lot. They read a lot. Start reading a lot. Start doing less screen stuff. Start reading and being conscious of your time. My last video, I talked about like multitasking and laziness. You are at a stage where it's like now or never. You're in this stage, and if you're waiting for someone to come and save you, you're gonna be disappointed. If there's anything you took out of this video, even if there's someone to come and save you, no one has your best interest at heart like you would for yourself. Even your own blood. No one has your best interest at heart like you would for yourself. Even your own blood. Let that sink in. The more my rose-colored glasses is removing, the more I'm seeing the world for the way it is, the more I'm realizing that not everyone is like me, the more I'm realizing everything is for profit. Even when it comes to doctors who supposedly, you know, some doctors are like, oh, I went into medicine to save lives and it's all business, it's all money. So even if peradventure you have someone in your life that it's like they seem like your knights in shining armor and they look like they're there to save you, just be cautious and ask yourself, what does this person have to gain by saving me, by helping me, by being that person? Because 9 times out of 10 people have their own agenda. There's only 1% of people that is genuinely selfless in this world. I am holding so much to who I am while being smart, because if you're the way I've been for most of my life, you get used, abused and recycled, and that's just how the world is. I am just trying to like really hold on to that part of myself, and honestly it's by the grace of God. But regardless of me being genuine and true and authentic, I'm also trying to be smart as well, because there's no how to move around this world without being smart. Everybody's playing a game for the most majority of people, and if you're not smart, you get used. People are cruel. We'll talk about that in another video, but people are cruel, and I've had to learn the hard way. And one of my things right now in life is I don't want to learn the hard way anymore. Experience is the best teacher. I don't want to learn by experience anymore. If I can avoid it, I'm gonna. If someone advises me on something, I am gonna really listen. I'm not saying to just take advices, but really listen and truly take your time with whatever advice it is, because there's some things it's just better for you not to experience it. It's gonna prevent you from a world of hurt and heartache. But yeah, I hope this video has helped you in some way or manner and helped you realize that you gotta get up and do the work. You gotta get up and do what you gotta do. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.